Are we live? We're live in one place. Let's go and figure out the other. I think, yes. There we are. Wonderful. Beautiful. We're live in all the places. Hey, friends. Sarah here from Creative Junction, and the camera's going to jump all over the place today. No. Here we go. I was here on time, but then I blew a fuse. So I had to start over. It's all good. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Hey, Ashley. I'm here. For those of you who are panicking, I'm here. I am in the midst of a mess. Hopefully, this camera doesn't move every time I touch the table. I think it's loose on its stand, but I hope everybody's having a fabulous Monday. As you can hear, I'm still sick. I'm doing my best. I'm getting there. Today is better than the rest of the weekend. The weekend was not great. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about a couple of fun things. The room is a mess, and maybe I'll show you. But I have all of the fall and 2 Halloween designs up and ready to go. All of them live and ready to go on the website, which is super exciting. I'm about a week and a half later than I wanted to be, but it's done. Hey, Amanda Smith. So that's been looked after. I'm transforming the front of the store as well today so that we can relaunch or expand the launch. I don't know how you want to talk about it, of our press bar. So you may or may not know that since the beginning, we have always had heat presses here, flat ones, hat ones, plate ones, mugs, cups, tumblers, all of the things. And we haven't talked a lot about it because we've done a little bit of sublimation with them. And of recent, we've had a lot more inquiries around the ability to press here. So with that, we decided to expand. So a section of the front will now be dedicated to pressing items. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the options tonight, and I'm going to give you a demonstration and show you how amazing it is. I also have a kit to release, and I have a coupon. Hey, Katie. Hi, Carson. Sorry, I can't talk and look at comments, so it is what it is. I'm a little behind, but I want to show you all this fun stuff because I have all of these things that have been arriving, and I have held off and not showed you any of them. But for those of you who are looking for fall rounds, they are ready to go. Watch the Facebook and Instagram and website later tonight, maybe tomorrow, where you'll be able to see all the designs up close and personal. And you'll be able to place your orders or come in and pick up. They are ready to go. You can sit and create them here, or you can take them home with glue and instructions and the paint. You choose your paint colors, brushes, and all that jazz go with you. So those are all ready to go, which is super, super exciting. It's t-shirt time. Katie says, yeah, I am actually going to press a sweater tonight for Avery. She has already chosen a design out of the pile. I had full intentions of doing a second press for you, but that's where I blew a fuse. So I'm going to hold off on doing that tonight, work out the kinks, and we will look after those tomorrow. But I do want to share some of the things that we have, and I want to talk to you about what it is that I'm going to press for Avery tonight. I think up in the pinned post is our coupon code and our new kit, which I will talk about in just a few seconds. So what a press is high heat and high pressure, and it is a mechanical thing. I will show you in a second. They're just over here. And you can then adhere all sorts of things to garments or mugs or tumblers or hats or bags or sweaters or t-shirts or all the fun things. So it's a super fun and creative way to be able to create something of your own, create your own apparel. Maybe you want to create bags. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. So we will have on hand a number of blanks. So things like sweaters and cute little belt bags. This is actually a belt bag. Zippered pouches, canvas totes, t-shirts, hats, all of the things. If you can stick something to it, we likely will carry it here. We won't carry a ton of stock because that's been my business model, is to not drown myself in inventory. And we don't have a ton of space. But if there's something specific that you're looking for, you can always, the model here is you can bring your own piece with you. So if you have a favorite hat or jacket or bag and you want to add some pizzazz to it, think of bedazzle. Can we rewind the clock a little bit? Who bedazzled? Tell me in the comments if you bedazzled. It's essentially the same sort of thing. You're going to get the opportunity to personalize exactly the way you want it to. So you can either come here and select a blank from our selection, or you can bring your own and just select the fun things that are going to go on it, and you get to design it yourself. You will also get to press it if you're comfortable and you are feeling safe. It's not an unsafe thing, but it is high temperature. So I can do it. One of the staff can do it, or you can do it yourself. That's completely up to you. But you will have the chance to be 100% creative and make the things that you, right? Bedazzled, all the things in the 80s. Who still has something hiding in their closet that's bedazzled? I want to know. I bet you somebody does. So one of the things that is available for pressing for you is the return of the patch. So these are, I have two different kinds here that I want to talk to you about that are patches. So I'm going to just open another bag of them because they do look a little bit different. So this one is chenille. We call this chenille. And this has an adhesive on the back, and when placed under pressure and under high heat, that adhesive then activates. Whoops, I just knocked all those on the floor. The adhesive activates and it then sticks to whatever it is that you're putting on. Maybe it's a jean jacket. Maybe it's a bag. Maybe it's a hat. I don't know. Maybe it's one of these belt bags and you want to like totally personalize it. You can do that. So these ones are chenille and they're like raised and fuzzy. They remind me of our punch needle, which I'm pretty sure we could turn those into patches if we wanted to. So we have all sorts of different, I'm sitting on probably close to 1,000 different patches because I just don't know when to stop. And then these ones are embroidered. So this might be something like you did as a kid. Maybe your mom sewed these on. These were also iron-on patches. So the concept is very, very similar. And as with all crafty things, we run in trends and they come and go, and patches are back. So maybe it was a canvas bag that you decorated when you were a kid. Who knows? But there are so many opportunities for fun things. I absolutely love disco balls. I'm here for that. But there's also there's so many, like all sorts of fun, all things pink. If we're, all of the things. Yeah, 100%, Annette. I'm here for it. I am definitely going to try the punch needle and turn it into patches because I'm pretty damn proud of this punch needle stuff. This one has got some holographic business going on. This one has got some glitter. the possibilities are absolutely endless. So there's lots and lots of things, something to appeal to nearly everyone, I would bet. There's a whole bag of dog heads somewhere. I'm not sure where, but anyway, there honestly, you'll have to come and check it out for yourself. This is something that you will do in person. And you will come with a friend or with the kids, and you will make something either for yourself or to give away as a gift. And so it will just be another option on our DIY wall. So it's always been an option, but it hasn't been out of the cupboard. So it's something I've done for people for birthday parties when they've asked, or if someone said, hey, can you make my baseball team shirts, or can you make shirts for this memorial walk, or whatever the case may be. I always say yes to that, and these are the tools that I use. However, the use of these presses is becoming more and more widespread, and we're getting an ask for it. So we're transforming a section of the wall to be the press bar, and both I think what I will keep out the most will be the hat and the flat press. So you could do t-shirts and bags and hats. However, there is no reason why you couldn't also do a tumbler or a mug. So we wouldn't put these on a tumbler or a mug. It would be an entirely different product, but there's no reason why you couldn't come and make your own. So moving into the holiday season, yes, it's coming rapidly. So something to think about is the fact that these tools exist here. And if you would like to make something as a gift, or your kids would like to make something as a gift, then it's important that you know that this option is here and that we can help you to execute these gifts without you having to go and invest in super expensive equipment and store it in the basement and use it once a year. So absolutely, you can bring your aprons and put your logo on it. Possibly, Katie, we'll have to see. So tomorrow night is the official launch of this revised press bar in conjunction with Babes of Quinny. Katie is one half of the Babes. You see her there in the comments. If you're not following them on Instagram and listening to their podcast, you should be 100%. So it is a Babes of Quinny event, and I'm just hosting it here, and we're going to press all of the things. I believe at last check there were 4 tickets left. So if it's something you want to join us to do, we'll get the link into the comments. I don't know why this keeps moving. But so if you want to join us for that event, you can. And at that event, you'll be able to bring whatever you want to bring to press, or you can just come and hang out with us. Myers Creek Brewing Company will be here. And so your ticket includes one of their fine brews and some lovely snacks curated by the amazing Katie. And then all of the networking and socializing you could possibly handle in one night. There will be lots of laughter, and it's a great way to connect with others, make new friends, just come out and hang out and have some fun. Thank you so much, Ashley. I'm sorry, the more I talk, the more I cough. So I will try, and I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet today. But tonight was a good night to do something pressed because it will be quick, and you'll still get to see my smiling face and ask all of the questions that you want to ask and learn something new, but I won't have to talk a whole ton. Ooh, there's one in here I want to show you because this is another option. So fun. It is in classes. Yeah, absolutely. It's perfect. That's where we put all of our events, are under the classes tab. So if you're looking for something creative to do this month, that's where you will find them. Hopefully next week I'll have all of October's up as well. It's my goal. So this one has got some sparkles. These are sequins, and there's one somewhere. Do you remember not too long ago where we had the the flip sequins. So one way they said something and then you flipped them all the other way and they said something else. My kids died over those shirts for a short period of time, and everything had to be sequins. I think it was like a tactile thing. But anyway, this one doesn't flip, but it is certainly, I'm going to focus on that or me. I don't know. But it is sequins. But there is one somewhere, I saw it the other day, that is a flip one, which is kind of cool. So like I said, there is something for absolutely everybody. Yep, it does. The Babes of Quinny is promoting it as well, and it takes us to, it will take you to our link, and you'll register on our website, just to keep everything simple and all in one place. Otherwise, we start to lose track of numbers and things. So anyway, those are the patches. If you want to see which ones we have, you're welcome to drop in anytime Wednesday and later, because it will all be set up for tomorrow night. And then you can come and check it out for yourself. If you have a specific request for a patch or something that you might want to press on a hat or a shirt or a bag, drop it in the comments and let me know, and we'll see if we can find it for you. These are super fun. Having these little belt bags. This one's all done up because it's brand new. And then I have also some travel like makeup pouches and stuff like that, so that you can personalize yours. There's a real like movement to everyone having something similar, and we're all going on a trip, or you know, the kids returning to school, or for whatever reason. I know my kids want a new bag every time the seasons change. So we can source these relatively reasonably priced, I would say, and then they can create their own and personalize it and make it their own. Lots and lots of options for this as well for birthday parties. So something to keep in mind. So there's also will be a selection of these enamel pins coming also on the press bar, so that you can add them as sort of bling to your bags or to your hats, whatever you want to do. There's all sorts of different ones. So lots and lots of fun. So that really talks about one aspect of pressing. The other aspect, the one that I'm going to demonstrate tonight, is what we call direct to film. And I've already alluded to it. Crafting changes. We know it changes. We love the next best thing, the next easiest process. And not too long ago, and still currently, lots of people use HTV, heat transfer vinyl, to create designs, cutting it out with their Cricut machine or their Silhouette. We still use those processes here for some things. And it allowed you to create your own custom shirts and designs and all of the things. It's a cumbersome process. The machine is difficult to use, difficult to learn how to use when you want to do complex and intricate things. It's the software, it's not the machine. So things are always evolving. After using vinyl came sublimation, and sublimation is still used. Sublimation is what we would use on mugs and tumblers. And because then it's semi dishwasher safe. It's not raised, it's not going to scratch off. You can put sublimation onto clothing as well, or anything fabric. And it is simply, again, under high heat and under high pressure. It is the transfer of ink, sublimation ink, off of the special paper that is printed on, and then under the high heat and pressure, it transfers off of the paper and onto the garment. A couple of downsides. One, your fabric has to be at minimum 50% polyester, and not everyone loves the feel of polyester. And two, you can't print in white. So it limits, in some regards, the kind of designing that you can do. And Marie is here. Hello. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night too. I can't wait to see what you decide to make. I'm always curious what you're going to make. So sublimation is sort of that step up from vinyl, making it quick and easy. You can design anything, anywhere. So you can purchase designs done off of Etsy or Design Bundles or Creative Fabrica or wherever. If you're super talented, you can make your own in places like Procreate or Canva, and then you can simply print them. And the technology, although not inexpensive, it's not incredibly expensive either. Like a good sublimation printer would cost you between $500 and $600, and the ink and paper, $100 per, which would get you probably 100 or 150 prints. Not overly expensive when you think about it, and it's quick. Design electronically, print off on a printer, and then boom, it's into the heat press, 30 seconds, and it's done. There's no weeding, there's no layering, there's no all of the different things. And you may have no clue what I'm talking about, but if you've ever tried to make a custom design, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and it can be frustrating. So sublimation is definitely a great option. Fast forward to what we're going to do tonight. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a couple of designs. I'm not going to show you all of them, but there are some really cute ones here. And what we're dealing with is a process called direct to film. So this is what it looks like. It is a super smooth film, and the ink is on the back side. So as you can see, this one you can do white. And what happens is this special film goes through a printer where the ink is laid down. And you can do all of your colors, obviously, including white. And then once the ink is still wet, the next section of the printer is like a conveyor belt almost, and a powdery substance is then placed on top of the ink. And then it is heated, and which makes it so that I don't know if you can see, you certainly will be able to feel it when you come in, but that heat then adheres the powdery substance to the ink. So chemical reaction of all sorts here happening. But when this is placed under high heat and pressure, what happens is this entire design then transfers off of this film and onto the fabric. And there's no limitations in terms of what kind of fabric you can use. We're going to use, Avery's requested this creamy, lovely fall shade of sweatshirt that is super soft. It is, doesn't tell me, maybe will tell me somewhere. I'm going to suspect that it is of high cotton. Let's see down here. No, I'm wrong. 70% viscose, whatever that is, 16% cotton, 11% polyester, and 3% elastane. Gone are the days where 100% cotton. Just joking. I did 22 shirts over the course of late last week, and they were all 100% cotton. And this is the process that we used, and they all came out perfectly. So the nice thing about this, again, is that we have this technology, and we have the ability to do this. I do not have one of these printers here in the store. They take up too much space for our current location, and they are a huge financial investment. So what we are currently doing is working with another local partner, semi-local partner, who is able to reliably get these to us, which is very, very important. So I'm placing an order every single week, and you can jump in on those orders and place the order for whatever it is that you want to make. Maybe you've got a ball team that you need shirts for, or a hockey team, or a girls' night out, or a memorial walk, or your aprons. Vicki just said your aprons with your logo on them, 100%. My logo on all of our staff shirts, on our bags, on our aprons, our new aprons. Those aprons are the ones that are well loved, are sublimation. I did those myself. Everything else, this new current logo and everything that's been new since we've moved here has been done with this technology. So it is incredible the way it feels on the fabric. And I'm going to stop talking and we're just going to do it. So I'll show you some of these cute ones. You have a bead that matches the little ghost. This design is adorable. I will give you that. So this is like chest pocket size. There's some plain words that are super fun. There's all sorts of obviously trendy looking things. There's a real movement towards these bows. So there's a lot of them. So I have a whole stack that are chest pocket size. They would also do well on a kid shirt. So that's why I'm carrying sort of both sizes, full size chest and then pocket size. But if you're going to order your own, you get to decide. It's completely custom. So you get to decide what size you want them made in, and then we just order them for you. I have the one that Avery wants done, so we'll do that one after. But there's lots, like so many cute designs. This is a repeat because I love him. He's just adorable. This completely black ghost. I also love this. Right, we're feeling all sorts of fall vibes, and pink is where it's at this fall. Like, I'm not sure if you have seen. I can't tell if this is backwards. It's backwards on my screen. Somebody tell me if it's backwards on your screen. Love this with the mushrooms and the coffee cups, all sorts of them. I don't know where Mo's at, but I got lots of those who love these adorable little cows. Thanks, Ashley. What do we call these? Hairy cows. Mo loves a good hairy cow. So I had to make sure that I had some hairy cows in the pile. Like lots and lots of fun things, right? For fall. Fall is where my brain's at right now. But certainly we can print absolutely anything, like I said. And I think I already said this, but you hate pink and the hairy cow. So definitely not your jam. Maybe this black one. Maybe this cowboy one where the ghost is definitely feeling the cowboy vibes. There's all sorts of options. So there are, this is a favorite of mine. You love the one that Avery wants? She might have changed her mind since you saw it last. I love that one. That one's a favorite. Also very much loving. Oh yeah, this is a fun combination. Mama and Minnie. So mom and little, obviously. And what else? I'll show you one more. This one is more this one. Pumpkin season. Super cute. So there are lots to choose from. We got disco ball pumpkins, all the things. What's important is that you get to choose from what's here, or you get to place an order knowing that it's going to be here a week later and you can make whatever you want, which is super fun. We can walk you through the process, but honestly, once you've figured it out and know how to do it, it's easy. And that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to quickly press this shirt for Avery, because that's what she wanted. And then lastly, I will show you the new release kit, pre-order kit, and we'll talk about that briefly. So I'm not even going to move my camera, honestly. I'm just going to swing you so that you're looking the other way. We'll make sure that there's a clear shot. So let's do this. I'm sorry, the camera's going to move. Brace yourselves. There we go. You get to see all of the fall junk that is hanging around right now. There we go. We'll leave it right there. Get this guy out of the way. There we go. So this press is the flatbed swing press. Probably next year we will upgrade this to a drawer style, just to make it a little bit easier. But for now, this is what we are working with. So this is actually going to have its own permanent station. So hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I am a little bit far away from the mic, so and I can't see the comments. So, but this is super fast and easy to do. It literally, the heat is all in the top, so it's fine for you to be able to touch the bottom platen, and it's warm. Certainly, I can feel the heat because it was hovering over top, but it's fine for you to be able to touch the bottom. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Anne-Marie. I love this idea too. It was one of the reasons why we continue to invest in equipment, is so that you guys can use it. That's what it's here for. So I do that first press just to get any moisture out of the shirt and get that out of the way. I do want a piece of parchment paper. Technically speaking, you don't need parchment paper because the film actually acts as the protective cover. It's just purely out of habit that I put parchment paper down. And my brain tells me I can't press anything without parchment paper. So I am just looking to make sure that I am in the center. On an adult shirt, I go 4 fingers down from the seam at the collar. So that's sort of how I measure. I have ordered some measuring tools that will make it easier for you when you come here to sort of just place your piece. But that really is the hardest part, is just making sure that it's straight and centered, because that's what you want. So my piece is down. My press has already been preheated and is set to the right temperature and the right time. So all I have to do is push the handle down and hit the timer, which starts to count down for me. I can walk away from it. It doesn't matter. Grab a drink. So yeah, the space will be fully fall tomorrow. It will be completely done. This is going to make an awful noise and tell us that it's finished. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about what it is that we're doing, or about how you can come and create something for yourself. I would love to answer those for you. So this product is actually what's referred to as a cold peel. So I'm going to place it on the table face down to let it cool for a second. This past weekend, I did a whole, I think they were turning 12, maybe they were turning 10, girls' birthday party. And the birthday girl had designed tote bags for everyone. And so Mom had sent me the design. They were all personalized for the kids who were coming, and we had them all ready to go. And so they got to do this process. We also included some vinyl with theirs, so they were adding little bits. They each got to do theirs individually so that they could add their own flair, because you know that's important to me. And then they all did this. They all got to use the press and go home with these super cute, adorable, personalized bags, which is super fun. They had the option to add some paint or some ink, but they all opted not to. So I don't know if you can see me. I guess you can see me. So I just lift a corner to double check to make sure that it's all pressed, but I literally just pull, that carrier sheet comes off, and my design is now left on my shirt. full color, nice and soft. It doesn't stand up. I'm going to do a second press because that's what I like to do. It's not required, but I like to do a second press just to make sure that everything is safe and secure where it's supposed to be. So I just put my shirt down back on the press, and my parchment paper just to protect the ink. And there's no right or wrong here. I just do 10 seconds counting in my head, but it really doesn't matter. It's just an extra security. Sometimes you get a little lifting as you're pulling that carrier sheet off. So I like to just make sure that it's really well laid down and adhered, because this can be washed and dried just like normal with your regular laundry. Like I said, we've been using this for our staff shirts and for our bags, and they've been washed and washed and washed. I'll turn you back around so you can see better this way. And I will show you. This is Avery's choice. She wanted on her shirt, so it's still super hot. But yeah, you don't feel any of that. I'll try and get up close for you to see. Like, it's not raised. It's incredibly soft. There's nothing under finger, which is super, one of the downsides, I would say, to vinyl, regardless of which brand you're using. It sticks up off of the fabric. So this is, if you're familiar, like if you buy screen printed t-shirts from Old Navy or any of those other stores that have screen printed t-shirts right now, they're super popular. This is going to feel exactly like that. It is essentially screen printing, only it's been made portable. So the ink is laid onto that carrier sheet. That powder, which dries on top of the ink, is what gets it off of the carrier sheet and onto the fabric, making it portable, because screen printing is actually done with wet ink. So anyway, that looks adorable. She's going to love it. And gone are the days of layering vinyl. Exactly. You can make shirts upon shirts upon shirts, or bags, or whatever the case may be. This same product can go on hats, can go on bags, can go on aprons, can go on tea towels. If it's fabric, it will go. So it is a great option for you to have, for sure. So this is what we're doing tomorrow night at the Babes. Very crafty, very mindful, very demure craft night, which is happening here in studio. 6 o'clock, 6:30, I can't remember. And like I said earlier, I think there's about 4 tickets left. If you are interested and want to join us, you absolutely can. Come check it out for yourself, first person. If you're not available tomorrow night and you still want to check it out, or you have questions, you know how to find me. Send me a message, call me, come drop in the store, and I will answer all of your questions. Keep this technology in mind. Moving into the holiday season, we can do pillows, we can do blankets, we can do all of the things. So if you are making handmade gifts this year, this will be an option for you for sure. 6:30. Thank you. Thank you. I knew somebody who was coming would drop in. So last thing I want to talk to you about, and then I will let you go because I need to stop talking, is a new kit. So we're going to do this, I think, until you get bored of it, where we do these pre-order kits. I have 9 new round kits on the wall, which I will share with you later tonight or tomorrow. But we're going to do some pre-order kits, and they are ones that will not stock here. You will have to pre-order yours. And if you do so in the first 24 hours, there is a 20% off coupon. That coupon code can be found in the description of this video. We'll probably share it again in a post, but you only have 24 hours, so you have to hop on it. And we're going to shorten the length of time that these pre-order kits are available for, making the turnaround time that much faster. So this one's is going to close on Friday, and it will be available for pickup in 2 weeks. These are DIY kits, so you can sit here and make it here during a drop-in crafting day anytime that we're open and there isn't a class. Or you can take all of the supplies and take it home and make it at home. Comes with instructions, glue, gloves, brushes, and 6 paint color choices. You choose the paint colors you want, and you can put those in the notes if you're ordering online, or you can just choose them when you come and pick up. So that's an option as well. But this is the Witch's Clothesline, which is super adorable. You get to decide how it's going to hang. All of these pieces are loose and separate, and it is our DIY kit for this week, pre-order kit. This comes in 2 pieces. So I, again, like the last one that I made, I did not attach the base to the clothesline so that I could store it flat. Makes storage so much easier. You can absolutely glue the base to the clothesline if that makes you happy, but you don't have to, because mine is not glued and it's not going anywhere. So it's not tipping over and it's not falling through. It is adorable. I know, right, Anne-Marie? It's so cute. So all of those clothes that you see on the clothesline, and the 2 trees and the cauldron, it comes exactly like this with the boots and all the jazz. So if you would like this one, this is this week's kit. And the link to snag it is in the description of this video. So that is it for me tonight. That was a lot of talking, a lot of crafting. Hopefully you're as excited about the expansion of our press opportunities as we are. We're super excited for tomorrow night's event and to be able to share all of our love for pressing things with you. So thanks so much for being here. I will be back again next Monday night with another craft. I will actually be physically making something with my hands next week. So I will see you then. Lots of opportunity for classes this week if you want to come and get crafty, as well as some drop-in time on Wednesday night and Sunday afternoon. So hopefully you'll have a chance to get creative this week. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now.